Hello guys, welcome to the video. Today I am live streaming the entire card list of GD05 and I am super excited for this. First LR that we have is the V2 Gundam. I'm pretty excited about this card. I know some people are thinking it's, leaving some stuff to be desired, but I jive with it. I jive with this card. Repair 2, which is good. Activate main once per turn. Rest 2 of your units. Set this unit as active. It links with USO. So it'll become a 6/6. Same stat line as the, what's it called? As the V-Dash Gundam. However, we have seen the base, the new base that comes in this set also. So the fact that you can rest your base to cover the cost of one of these is really important. Said, glad I bought some Big Zammers of Big Zam R pluses when they were cheap. Dude, when I saw the link station, they put the age with the Londo Bell thing. I was like, I'm gonna pick up some more penny stocks, aka aged Gundam 2 normals. I just picked some more up. So that's gonna be fun. Alright, next one, Strike Freedom Gundam. Also one of the most busted cards we have gotten in this set. Oh boy. And now that aggro is basically dead, this is going to be pretty easy to get to. This is going to be really easy to get to. This card has now just like gone up because of the ban list today. Deploy, choose 1 to 2 of your units during this turn. When they destroy an enemy card with battle damage, draw 1. We basically already know what this is. For the people who have not quite seen it yet, during pair attack, you may discard 2. This is the busted part. If you do, choose 1 enemy unit with the lowest level, return it to the bottom of its owner's deck. You can easily create a game state to where the lowest level card is the card you want to hit, aka the only card on the field probably, especially at this level. And bottom decking in this game is significantly worse than sending it to the graveyard, because you can get it back from the graveyard, but as of now, as the second card in GD05, looking at it, we don't have anything that gets fetches from the bottom of the deck or lets you just fetch it directly from the deck, period. So right now, this is by far the best form of removal that we have in the game. Absolutely cracked. Can you draw a card regardless of where the units chosen for this deploy effect destroy an enemy unit, base, or shield? Yes, you can. Ooh, love that. Yeah, enemy card. Good catch. Glad they put that in the FAQ. I honestly just missed that. Can I draw a card if the unit chosen for this deploy effect battles and both units are destroyed? Yes. Let's go. That's good. If there are 2 units that are level 3 and 1 unit that is level 5 on my opponent's field, is choose 1 enemy unit with the lowest level. In the second effect, choose 1 of the 2 units that are level 3. Yes, if there are multiple units with the lowest level, choose 1 from among them. If a unit paired with a pilot is returned to the bottom of the deck with this second effect. Ooh, this is a good question. This is a good question. Which player determines what order to return them in? The owner of the cards being returned to the bottom of the deck determines what order to return them in. Good question on that one. Next, have we seen this one? Yeah, we did. I think we did see this one. Walfeld's Murasame, level 3/2 cost, orb trait. The orb deck is probably going to be quite formidable. It is going to be quite formidable. If you guys are here, I would appreciate if you would like the stream so this can get pumped out to, more people and more people will see it on the replay. Let's see. If this unit is paired with Orb Pilot, does this effect activate when it is destroyed, even if there are no other Orb Pilots on my field? Yes. Since the destroyed effect checks the card's last state prior to it leaving the field, the effect activates if the pilot was paired with this unit. Nice. This is cool. Cool little cardo. Akatsuki Uwashi. I think I remember this one. Like that, it's a generic orb trait link. That's good. Well, you have no units in play. Well, you have no units that are level 6 or higher in play. This card in your hand gets a -1 and a cost and level for each orb unit in play. Just pretty, is what it is. When linked, choose 1 enemy unit that is level 4 or lower, return it to its owner's hand. It's not great. It's not bad. We'll see how this actually ends up playing out. Doesn't really excite me all that much. So I think we saw this. Yep, the level 4 3 cost blocker in blue. This is going to be a big deal. This is definitely going to be a big deal, but it might not be as big of a deal as it was going to be because of, again, the ban list, to where you're not going to have to jam blockers into every dang thing. Hashmal. also seen this card. Level 7, 6 cost. Once per turn, during your turn, when this unit destroys an enemy card with battle damage, deploy a token. We like that. That's cool. We like that. However, this is a super, super high level, so it should do something sick. This unit gains the same number of repair as the number of Calamity War tokens you have in play. I mean, I don't know. Is this the only Calamity War thing that we have? I don't know what show this is from. If someone knows what this is from, let me know. Does this card's first effect activate regardless of whether it destroys enemy unit, base, or shield? Yep. Does this card's effect activate when both units are destroyed in battle? Yes. Ass Khamar. What a goofy name. A Titans card. Okay, Titans support, let's go. During Link, this unit gets AP +2 and repair 1. Generic Titans trait Link. At the end of your turn, this unit recovers this. That's all it says, just the repair. I was about to read the the tag. It's a very interesting card. It's a generic Link, level 3, 2 cost. It's gonna be a big boy linked with anything. Said I wish you got clan cards. Iron Blooded Orphans. Oh, this is from Iron Blooded, the Hashmal. Interesting. Yeah, I never saw IBO. Also, what's up, Erwin? What do you think of the ban list? I know I'm in the minority today. The Deji. Level 4, 3 cost. Okay. This is interesting. I don't know anything about this mobile suit. While you have a non-blue new type pilot in play, this card in your hand gets cost -2. So clearly this looks like it's going to end up being in the new Londo Bell, you know, blue-green deck, but I don't know what Karaba is. This is a very interesting thing. If someone could let me know what that is. I haven't gotten this far. I'm still in double Zeta, so I don't know the Char's counterattack stuff yet, but it links with Amuro. So, you know, this is a thing. It's a time for Soletta to shine, bro. We'll see. We'll see. Let's see what the Academy stuff looks like. I haven't seen it yet. I've been waiting. These are my live reactions. Oh, we got another League Militaire card, and it's a generic Link. We got a generic Link. The 4/2 cost stat body with the Link. We got it. We got it. We got it. This is good. This is some good stuff. I'm telling you, League Militaire, you know what is crazy? League Militaire does not get hit at all by this list. At all. So the League Militaire that we know is still going to be really good. And remember what I had said in the list before. You get rid of blue-purple and you get rid of aggro, this deck basically becomes the best deck. This is... And we're going to get... I already know some of the support we've gotten. This card isn't the one that's like super crazy over the top, but dude, League Militaire is gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy because I saw there's some other crazy stuff. Tire Sky says nothing much. I'm just buying a bunch of resources. I like the ban list. It will force the 25% of Blurple players to try new decks. I'm very thankful for that. I'm gonna enjoy the short-term wins that we're gonna have. I am worried for the future. I am. Kira Strike Rogue, Rouge Rogue, I'm not sure what it is. Level 4, 2 cost, and this is great. Either links with Kira or an orb trait. This is also, it's basically the same card, just in archetype, which is awesome. Do we think Blurple players are going to try and replace Amuro with Sarah and see if it works? You know, it could. It could. I think... just in general, I think Blurple players are going to try to find exploits in general. And one thing that I think is going to happen, someone's going to break the game to prove a point. Someone is going to make an aggro deck with the weenies that aren't the 2/2s. It's going to happen. Because we have 1/1s. And we've seen that generating those tokens stay on the board for a while. Whether it be the legs, whether it be white-based tokens. And people don't ping those things off the board as quickly as people would say. It's like, oh, well, we have G-Fred, or oh, we have all-range attack. And, well, neither of those cards have been, like, super meta contenders for, you know, a while. they pop up. They're not like anti-meta or anything, but I'm telling you, somebody is gonna come and make a full tilt aggro weenie deck with just the crappier weenies and prove a point. And it's gonna do well. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. T-Sizzle, replace it with Christina and NT1 package and call it a day. That also works. I will say this aggro players are gonna go ramp decks. Age stuff's going up. I already bought an extra playset of the 2 normals. Blurple still a thing. Use 1/1s and then yep, and then level 2s with effects like Exia instead of Amuro. They can use Quattro. It's not that hard. Yep. And why? That's the thing is, honestly, I've been saying this for a while. I haven't said it on the channel or live. Blue-white was always better than blue-purple. Blue-white with the Lauren, it's disgusting. It's absolutely disgusting. And now that we have the Quattro, dude. And there's a lot of those 1/1 weenie units in blue and white. There's a lot of those. Calamity Gundam and Raider Gundam. Oh yeah, this thing. Deploy. You may choose one of your other active Earth Alliance units. Rest it. If you do choose one rested enemy unit, deal 2 damage to it. I don't hate this, but it seems expensive for... So you play this on deploy. You have to have this pilot, which we'll see what new ones we got for this archetype. I like the new Phantom whatever thing that comes from, you know, Seed. I think that that's going to be really, really good, but we'll see. We'll see. Right now, this card doesn't really scream anything notable to me. If you guys are here, I'd appreciate if you would like the video. That way this can, you know, get pushed out after the fact. And right now, just get all the homies in here. Get all the Gundam homies while we just glaze over GD05. Because now is the time for glazing. Time for glazing, bro. We got Forbidden Gundam, level 4, 3 cost. Well, I say that, then this card is not really worth glazing yet. When linked, choose unrested enemy unit that is level 3 or lower, return it to the owner's hand. This card kind of sucks, because it has to be a rested enemy unit. It has to be linked, and it has to be a rested enemy unit that is level 3 or lower. Remember how I said you can't do a card effect unless you jump over the fence, and then you pet a dog, and then you spin around 5 times, and you clap your hands and say patty cake? This is one of those cards. I don't get it. This doesn't make any sense. This card could have not been printed and it would have been fine. Gun Easy. A blocker. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. Will this see play? I don't know. I don't know. It is another League Militaire, you know, in archetype card. But I don't know. I'm not impressed with it. Here's our weenie. We have our League Militaire weenie card. Looks kind of cool. Little javelins here. And it's earth fed. That's big. That is huge. Huge, huge, huge. League Militaire and Earth Federation. This is bridging a gap. This card could become very, very key later as this game progresses by marrying these 2 archetypes together. That is very, very important. Wait, somebody said that I made a rage bait video. Let me see. Why is it rage bait? I'm trying to see. Someone said that my banlist video was rage bait, and they gave me a timestamp. I'm very curious. Come on, bro. I'm getting hit by my own ads right now. That doesn't even make any sense. That didn't even make any sense. I'm not even going to talk about it. Anyway, we have another gun tank hairband with the OG gun tank, but this is in archetype with orb, which is very interesting to see how, you know, pinging an enemy rested enemy unit will do anything. The only thing that I could immediately start thinking that it could do something with is this guy, since orb is, you know, seed stuff, and, you know, obviously we have this. but we'll see. What did this say here? Oh, I almost skipped this. Almost skipped this card. Murasame, level 3/2 cost. When one of your orb units is deployed, this unit gains high maneuver during this turn. This is a good card. This is a good card. Orb's got some really good support. New Gundam, one of the best cards, if not the best card that they have printed in the entire game. This is going to be a $20 LR. When prices settle. Watch. Watch. This is a crazy card. Double Breach. And I honestly, let's talk about card design for a second. I like this card design to where it says, begin a battle between this unit and it only performed the damage step. Just that clause right there is just awesome. Love that. Earth Federation Londo Bell trait. We have a lot of FAQs here, so let's go ahead and go through this. I know some people were thinking about it. What does begin a battle between this unit and it only perform the damage step mean? Look, it's the age top end. Exactly. There we go. All the age people are just like, yeah. If you picked up your age penny stocks, congrats. Also, please like the video if you haven't yet. I would appreciate it. Begin a battle between the two units specified by the effect and perform the damage step. Do not perform the attack, block, and action steps. The two units deal damage to each other as they would in a normal battle. After resolving all triggered effects, the battle ends and you return to the main phase. Let's see. I'm looking for a very specific thing here. It doesn't, but I'll explain it in a second because I think I already get it. If I use this second effect to begin a battle between this unit and an enemy, Carda's Graze, what does that do? Does it during your opponent's turn, the enemy unit balance unit gain first strike, activate? Oh, okay. Yes, it does, with the exception of attack and when a unit attacks effects. Effects that activate during battle are activated even during a battle started by an effect. I want to look at this card again. I'm not quite sure what that does off rip, so let's just take a look. It's clicking a random eBay listing. During your opponent's turn. Oh, that's right. That's right. That is awesome. Talk about a side deck card. Here's a side deck card. We're getting sideboards. This is a side deck card. Pick them up now. This is not financial advice, but that's huge. That's huge. That is a side deck card. Wow. Said, can't wait to see how expensive the new Gundam alts will be. Oh, dude. New Gundam alts, if they nail the art on this card for the alt, oh boy. Oh boy. It's essentially Fight for Magic the Gathering, only you can't interact with it. Yeah, what's it called? Riftbound has it too. They have a card that's literally called, I can't remember what it was called, but you basically choose a unit from anywhere, either your battlefield or your base, and you choose a unit from any of your opponent's battlefields or bases, and you just deal damage to each other. Challenge. It's called Challenge. I run it in my deck. Also, I play Riftbound. Let's see. Oh, it's the weird first strike. Yeah. Hi, baby. Hello, baby. How are you doing? How do you feel about the ban list? I know you texted me, but I haven't even looked at my phone, so I apologize. New Gundam will probably have a double plus. Oh, for sure. For sure. Says, I'm sorry I came in late. Why is the Graze Ritter a good side deck card? Oh, okay. No worries, man. So right here, it's on the FAQ. It says, if I use the second effect to begin a battle with this unit, so like, you know, when you pair and you're trying to, you know, do battle so you're active and you're trying to do battle with some other card over there, and you're doing battle with Carda's Graze Ritter, whatever, the fact that it has first strike on your opponent's turn. So if you're doing battle, it's basically saying that, yeah, the first strike still goes through, meaning that, you know, New Gundam is gonna get cooked if there's anything under that card. Maybe it's not going to be that great. What was the Let me go back and look at the stat line of that card again. Okay, so maybe, I'd probably just overhype it. Maybe not, because it is just a 5, so it'll hit the new Gundam right out of the gate, but it has to be paired in order for that effect to even proc anyway. So at minimum, this is going to be a 6 HP, meaning this will not be able to kill it with first strike unless it has some type of something on it. Which, that would be just kind of too much to set up, but that is really crazy for a 4-3. Let's see. Said +2 AP. What gets +2 AP? Is there another? Am I missing another effect on here? No, not here. Yeah, so it would need +2 in order to beat over for sure. Which, depending on how problematic New Gundam becomes, this could be a thing. This could genuinely be a thing. But, you know, we'll see. I immediately jumped the gun and thought it was going to be super cracked, but it's just kind of like, it could be cracked, but isn't right now. If you guys just came, I'd appreciate if you'd like the video. That way this could get pushed out later when this live stream is done. It actually helps a lot. Make sure it finds the right people. If an enemy unit is destroyed in battle, started by the second effect, does it fall within the criterion of when this unit destroys an enemy unit with battle damage? Yes, it does, which is why you get to double breach. Obviously, when it starts a battle, you're not declaring an attack, it just starts a battle, so you get your active card. I think we all know what that does, so you get to swing twice, essentially, with this. So it can be suppression on a budget, or just a different version of suppression. Okay, we have Gundam Calibarn. Yeah, Gundam Calibarn. Level 8-7 cost. When one of your EX resources is exiled from the game, you may choose one of your units during this turn. When it receives enemy damage, reduce it by 3. Now this is a good card. I'm not a huge fan of Academy, but this is a good card. You may choose one of your units during this turn when it receives enemy damage, reduce it by 3 by just... That's crazy. Because then you just deploy 3 EX resources. That's crazy, man. That is crazy. Because it says win one of them. So this is not once per turn. This is not once per turn, guys. You're placing 3 EX resources when you play it. And then you can just burn all 3 of them. And make sure you don't take 9 damage on something. That's crazy. All right, there's a lot of FAQs for this one. Maybe I'm not reading this correctly. I think I am. I'm pretty sure that I am, but maybe I'm not. What does reduce mean? I don't think I need to read that. When is the effect when one of your EX resources is exiled from the game resolved? If you use an EX resource to pay the cost when playing a unit, pilot, or base. Interesting. EX resource pay the cost of command. Okay. After that card's effect. When paired, deployed. Okay. So that's giving us the timings, exact timings. Okay, that works exactly how I would think it would. If I have 3 EX resources in play, how many EX resources can I play with this deploy effect? You can place 2, since the upper limit for EX resources is 5. I didn't even know that. I didn't even know that was part of the rules. That you can only have 5 EX resources. Alright. Carry on. That's a good card. That is a good card. Academy players, rejoice. I know I see you, Jason. Let's see. REGZ. Regs. Londo Bell, baby. We need this card. This is a good card. This might have an alternate art. I'm sensing a rare plus for this card. Destroy. Look at the top 3 cards of your deck. You may reveal 1 Londo Bell unit card among them and add it to your hand. Return the remaining cards randomly to the bottom of your deck. You guys already know how I feel about these effects, but this is what we got. This is what we got. It's kind of better than nothing. Phantom Pain as an archetype looks very strong. Oh, dude, yeah, it does. even if Phantom Pain is not fully fleshed out as an archetype, even if it's like 40% fleshed out, I am so positive that archetype is going to be very close to tier 1. Hand Destruction is just disgusting in any card game. Any card game. Hand Destruction is busted. Especially in Gundam, to where you're running out of resources and you get into top deck wars very easily. Yeah, I am so excited for that. Like when they announced the Gaia Gundam yesterday, I was like, bro, let's go. That is skill expression. Just, you play this card, your opponent has to be like, what do you want to do, bro? You want to give me a body, or are you going to get rid of a card? Because you got to do something. I think that's just so good. Is that the next card? No, it's not. What happened to it? I thought it was an LR. Oh, it's going by color. Forgot about that. Said we have 65 alts in total. I think at least 21 rares will have an alt. No, really? That's crazy. See, New Gundam, this other one, level 5-4 cost. I remember people were like, no, bro, they ruined New Gundam. It's like, come on. We knew this wasn't the New Gundam. We knew this wasn't the New Gundam. It is a New Gundam. Steering pair, this unit gains Breach 3. Pretty decent. Like that it's steering pair. Deploy, if there are 2 or more Londo Bell cards in your trash, place 1 EX resource. Great. Great. I think it's gonna be great in archetype. It really is. Gundam Age 2 double bullet. Okay. Okay. Oh, it's an Asemu link. I picked up some Asemus for $10 for some alts. Super stoked about that. Activate action. Once per turn, cost 1. This unit gets AP plus 4 during this battle. Okay. Becomes massive. Once per turn, when this unit receives enemy damage, if you have an Earth Federation pilot in play, reduce it by 2. This is good. This is actually good. Asemu he's a 2-1, I believe. Yeah, he's a 2-1, so that's 11, like, you got 11 AP with Link. And you reduce whatever damage you take by 2, so it becomes a 6 HP, reduce it by 2. That's crazy. Wow. This is a really good card. Yeah, this is... Age looks like it's going to be going into... Like, this could be the boss card. This is just like, I'm going to clear anything, get rid of anything, and live. This is good. This is good. Dude, what are Asemu's at right now? Let's look. Let's look. I'm very curious. I want to see if my investment paid off. I'm going to move this chat real quick. Move that back over there. Have people been buying it yet? It's been on the uptick a little bit. Have there been any sales today? Does anyone know what's going on? Look at that. People are buying it today. I need to get 2 more. Dude, I'm so glad I got them at 10. I got them at 10 while they were like at 17. I saw them at a card shop. Oh, dude. I'm so ready. I'm so ready. Also, if you guys are here and you're enjoying this, let me... Should I do Market Watch stuff? I've been thinking about it. I usually watch the 118 Shadow Seth guy, but I'm gonna be real. I'm really good with finances, and as a business owner, I have to be good with understanding value. Should I do Market Watch stuff? Like talk about speculative pieces and... You know, I know some people feel some type of way about that to where it's like, oh no, you'll be a scalper. But for me, I'm just like, if I'm spending my money on something, you should have the mindset that you want to get the best return that you possibly can get for anything that you do, whether it be a pair of shoes, whether it be food, whether it be a car, whether it be your children's card game. I said, yes, 100%. Do it. Yeah, do Market Watch. All right, say less. I got it. I'll start throwing that in and just talk about cards I think are cool. And if you guys haven't joined the Discord, we need more Discord stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and get that link for you guys real quick. And I might make that a new, what's it called? I'm gonna make a new channel, I think, in the Discord for that type of stuff. That way, if anyone's like, hey, let's look at this card, then I'll, you know, throw that up on the video for the market watch stuff. Nothing wrong with the player trying to protect their investment. It's you should just be wise with your investments. You know, everything is an investment. We just get to have fun with ours. Our investments look cool, while other people's might not look so cool. But we get to play with ours, and that's fun. Getting cheap bling always feels good, yep. People are also sleeping on the Paptimus and Masala. Oh, 100%, dude. 100%. I still have my full set of alts for the O. I still need to get my Paptimus alts. Man. Are we getting any more Titan stuff? I didn't see any. We passed all the blue. Dude, we passed all the blue. Dang. We only got that one generic Titans link. Dang. Dang. That's sad. It's alright. Aggro's... Yo! Guys, remember my list? The sit down and rest boy? Remember I had said the only thing that it was losing to a little bit was the aggro stuff, because aggro was just faster than it. Guess what I'm bringing back? Oh, that deck is gonna freaking dominate. It had no bad matchup other than when aggro high rolled. Dude. Oh, man. Oh, I'm excited now. I'm excited now to bring that back. That's gonna be fun. Anyway, back to regular scheduled programming. Gundam Schwarzet, Breach 3, level 6/5, cost XL, 2 command cards, activate action. That's cool. From your trash. During this battle, when this unit receives enemy damage, reduce it by 2. That's good. I like this whole reduce damage stuff. Oh, dude, throwing Amuro in here, green Amuro with the unit, I mean with the repair unit stuff. Oh, dude. Said, what deck were you talking about that had no bad matchup? The build that I had, the very first video I uploaded on here, the sit down and rest boy. It was against blue purple and 1 year war. It still did decently, but again, it was just too high rolly. It was too high rolly. So that's why I ended up like, I have to put some blockers in here. You know, otherwise I am just kind of literally rolling the dice on this. But now because of the ban list, that's totally changed. Like, that is totally changed. It is, that deck is faster than almost any other mid-range deck, and it has the top end to be able to stay. So it gets you to the top end, and it lets you stay there, and you just dominate. Dude, I'm really excited. Speculative design take, you are going to see a lot more. That level 2 1 cost with effects on them like the XC repair, and the level 1 1 cost 1/1 units. Because it's been proven now that you can have those on the field, and guess what happens to them? They don't get pinged off like everybody thinks they're gonna do. They will stay there. They will stay there. And you can just run a bunch of them. I'm telling you, somebody is going to be a little Weenie Hut Jr., and they're going to make a weenie deck out of the less optimal weenies, the ones that didn't get hit on the pair ban. It's going to happen. And it's going to win something big. And it's going to be hilarious. And it's going to be a talking point. I'm calling it. I'm calling it. It's going to happen. REGZBWS 3/3. Deploy 1 EX resource, Londo Belt that... Okay, we got bird mode. We got bird mode. Londo bird mode. Love to see how people will end up making their deck now that they don't need to spam blockers. Oh, same, dude. Same. Shame this isn't Breach 5, but generic Link could be good. 1 year war's still strong with green. It's a bird! If you guys are new and you haven't liked the video yet, I would appreciate you guys liking the video. That would be amazing, so this could keep getting pushed out to everybody. Ooh, this one's cool. Ooh, this looks so cool. I like this art a lot. And it's an uncommon. Level 5 3 cost. We love that. Destroy, choose one green earth-fed pilot from your trash. Add it to your hand. If you do, discard one. Pilot recursion. Get an Amuro back. This card's decent. We'll see. We'll see, we'll see. The art looks really sick. Semu and Amuro. That could be a thing, man. It could. Really could. Demi Barding. Level 4 2 cost. Deploy, look at the top 3 cards of your deck. You may reveal one goddamn command card among them and add it to your hand. Return the remaining cards randomly to the bottom of your deck. I don't like that effect, but I guess you need it for this archetype. It said, did I not call this months ago on many of your streams? About time Bandai did something to curve aggro. Zero reason why it's the most consistent deck in an inconsistent game. Yeah, they needed to do something. I saw your comment on the video. I just haven't gotten to get back to everybody, but yeah, I really hate the pair ban thing. That being said, am I going to enjoy the freedom that we will have from this? Yes, I'm going to enjoy it. I'm going to enjoy it. I just don't think the way that they went about it is the right way. It's not that good and understated. Oh, this one, yeah, I'm not a fan. Not a big fan. Gundam Aerial Rebuild. We already saw this. It's okay. It's okay. I like the card design idea behind it because it's a floodgate essentially, but pulling off this floodgate, I don't know. I don't know about that one. But I do like, you know, where the headspace is for this. I like floodgates. Give us our imperial orders. Give us our royal decrees. And then watch them get thrown on a ban list. Said, wait. Alright, I'll wait. Are you cooking? What are you cooking? Momo's cooking! Look at Quiet Zero base. Let's see. I'll go ahead and move into that real quick. Quiet Zero. Have we seen this yet? Level 6 1 cost. Deploy one of your shields. Add one shields in your hand. Activate main. Once per turn, costs 2. Ooh, that's expensive. If you have a unit with Gundam Aerial and its card name that is level 5 or higher in play, deploy one of those tokens. Okay. It's a good thing that this comes at level 6, because where were we looking at over here? Oh, I got so much stuff to go through. Level 5, yeah, so you have to wait a turn. You have to wait a turn. And I think that's fair. That's fair. So I think the game design-wise is getting pushed into the more tribal-style archetypes with more and more each set release. I agree, and I'm honestly all here for that. I want that to happen. However, I don't want that to stop to where... This is why I don't like the pair band thing and why I don't like the weenie thing. I'm glad you brought this up. Because there will become a point to where the archetypes and the tribal stuff have become so fleshed out that there starts to become real legitimate crossover. And when you start to have that real legitimate crossover, then being able to have multiple weenies of different types, not for the sake of playing the weenies because they're, you know, I go turn my brain off and go full tilt aggro, but for the sake of being able to have, you know, a target that makes sense with these blended archetypes, you can't have that anymore. And that's what I think is really dangerous about the ban list, is because that's why I said down the road. Right now it's great, it's like bliss, but you kick a can down the road, and that's why I'm hoping that Bandai is, you know, really gonna stay true and fix a core issue, because that band-aid fix will prevent things to where when it actually goes into those tribal style archetypal builds, that you're not going to be able to really fully maximize the crossover. And that's where the fun in deck building is, because if you just have one archetype that's just built, that's not fun. Then you just get modern Yu-Gi-Oh! Then you just get modern almost any other TCG. It's fun when you find 2 archetypes or maybe 3 and those engines are able to cross over and you find those crossover points. That is where the real creativity in deck building starts to happen. So they work together, makes it way easier. Was part of the dump. Got it. Yeah, I didn't notice. Interestingly, they've been adding a lot of suppression cards now that they killed off Rush. I've been noticing that too. Limit of 4 baby units is too much. Should have been limit 8. Yeah, if they were to do a limit, it should be 8. It really should have been 8. What's it called? I guess that wouldn't be a good... I was gonna say Riftbound, but that wouldn't be a good comparison. We have a Jegan! Earth Federation Londo Bell Jegan. Another weenie. Kyra's Jegan. Another one. Deploy, choose one of your Londo Bell units during this turn and may choose an active enemy unit with 4 less AP as its attack target. Okay, and I think she takes less damage or something like that. Age fuel, yeah. Yeah, and since you need Londo Bell stuff in the trash and you don't mind discarding, and Asemu, the unit, the 5/3 cost that discards a green Earth Fed, you're just fueling your new Gundam. All right, dude. Starting to cook. Level 3 2 cost. Kyra's Re-Jeezy, bro. Re-Jeezy. Deploy, look at the top card of your deck, return it to the top or bottom of your deck. This is good. I like this a lot. It's very simple. You get knowledge to plan your next turn, or you thin your deck. And it happens early. This is great. Great card. Great cardo. Michaelis, level 4, 3 cost. On the turn this unit is deployed, it may choose a rested enemy unit as its attack target and attack it. Ooh! That's awesome. This is a good card. This is a really good card. If aggro tends to persist somehow, and we get best of 3, this is an easy side deck card for green decks. Because if they, just full tilted aggroed you or whatever, and obviously their card's going to be rested, come turn 4, play this thing and take out a unit and live. I mean, this could definitely be a side deck card. You get a body, you trade with it immediately. Yeah. This is cool. Oh, actually that FAQ looked kind of important. If I activate Bridge Crew and choose this non-link unit, can it choose an active enemy unit with no paired pilot as its attack target and attack it on the turn it was deployed? No, this unit can only attack with this effect if it chooses a rested enemy unit. Got it. Said, I would have preferred allowing 12 level 2 1 cost units total. Still allows unique deck building without killing certain strategies like with this ban. It's what 1 Year War now is. It's like improved technique on a body, essentially. Like if you want to play it that way, that's kind of how you can play it, which is cool. And it'll still live if you're crashing into a weenie. Guel's Delonza, level 5/3 cost. Generic Academy link. Level 4/2 cost. Dawn of Fold. What is Dawn of Fold again? We've seen this before. What is that from? What is this from? What is Dawn of Fold? I'm trying to remember. I know it's obviously Witch of Mercury, but what other Dawn of Fold cards do we have? Oh, the 2 green Lifriths. Gun Volva. It's very interesting to me how they will take an archetype and really segment, these archetypal tags. Like they will segment the living heck out of these. Master Gundam, one of the best cards that we have in the game. Level 7/5 cost. I will be playing this deck. This is going to be fun. When attacking, you may choose 2 special move command cards from your trash. Banish them from the game, and if you do, deal 5 damage to the first card in your opponent's shield area. It's great. That is great. Suppression on a stick. I love all these different forms of suppression. It's just amazing to me. Gaia Gundam. Oh, I love this card. Level 3/2 card. Oh, dude. I'm gonna try to make this work. I love these. Hand destruction is just always so good. It is always so good. Deering Bear. Once per turn. When this enemy unit destroys an enemy shield area card with battle damage, that enemy player may discard 1. If they don't discard with this effect, you may deploy one Phantom Pain unit card that is level 4 or lower from your hand. That's so good. Does this during period effect activate when it destroys either the base or shield? Yep. When deploying a unit with this during period effect, do I need to pay the unit's cost? Nope. If the unit deployed by this during period effect does deploy effect, does it activate? Yes, it does. So it's horrible against purple. You help them out, but in general, forcing your opponent to lose cards is dope. Well, that's the thing, is like, this is terrible against purple if it barely pops off. But if this archetype is able to consistently make your opponent pitch their hand, it doesn't matter what purple's got in the grave. If you're constantly getting them down to have no resources in their hand, they're not going to have anything to interact with the ones that are in their grave. So, you know, you do a little, it's kind of like salt. You put a little bit of salt, it does nothing. But all of a sudden you put a lot of salt, it's like, okay, this is a lot. Now all of a sudden it's doing something. Also, just cheating out units in general is really good. Yep. So you got to make a decision. And I like that your opponent has to make the decision, and that I think there's a lot of skill expression in that card alone. Level 5 3 cost, Dragon Gundam. Once per turn when this unit destroys an enemy shield area card with damage, choose one enemy unit with 3 or less AP. Deal 2 damage to it. We like this. We like the ping. We like the pingy ping. During link, attack, activate main on the card paired with this unit. I forgot what the Psy guy does. A lot of FAQs all over the place. That's how you know we got power creep and we got more effects, because they have to explain it to us. Oh, I'm talking so much. Does this card's first effect activate when it destroys either the enemy base or shield? Yep. Does this card's first effect activate when it destroys enemy shield area card with breach or some other effect damage? Yes, it does. When this card's second effect, when I activate main on the card paired with this unit, do I need to pay that card's cost? No, you do not. Using this card's second effect, I activate main on the card paired with this unit. Afterwards, is the card paired with it placed into the trash? No, it is not. It remains paired. Nice. How Gundam. Level 6 4 cost. We like that. The great stat line for curve. When paired, you may choose one of your other active MF units. Rest it if you do. Deal 2 damage to all enemy units whose level is equal to or lower than that unit. This is great. It's great. That's Baby Wing. Baby Wing. Speaking of Wing. Destroy Gundam. This is a terrible card. Absolutely terrible card. Level 9, 8 cost. When an enemy player has 7 or more cards in their trash, this card in your hand gets -3 for both, so it becomes a 6/5. During link, this unit gains breach 3. I guess? I mean, it's not doing much. Like, I guess it's a big beater if you can play it out at level 6. But is this your level 6 play that you want to be having? I don't know, man. This one, in this archetype, you probably run this card because you have to. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I believe so. It's supposed to be. That's what I like about this, is like once you get to the pilots, a lot of stuff starts to come together. But yeah, I think they missed the mark with that card a bit. Yeah, 7 cards is really easy to get in the trash, but it's like for breach 3, for a 6/5. I mean, it's just a big body at that point that breaches, and it's like maybe that's good. I don't know. Gundam Throne Ines. High Mega Launcher Mode. Level 7 5 cost. During link, this unit gains suppression. Activate main once per turn. Rest 3 of your CB units. Choose 1 enemy unit. Deal 4 damage to it. Too expensive. No one's gonna play this card. Unless somehow in here they have like a CB card that craps out a bunch of things. But no. Chaos Gundam. Level 3 2 cost. Attack. Choose one of your Phantom Pain linked units. Okay. It gains high maneuver this turn. This is good. It's a level 3 2 cost, and all this card has to do is attack, and it does have a link, so you can get this out immediately. And yeah, you could give this thing high maneuver, you could give something else high maneuver. This is great. This is great for the archetype. And the fact that it comes out this low is good. If you guys are new and you haven't liked the video yet, I would really appreciate it if you would do that. It would help this video get pumped out to more people after the fact. And heck, right now, just bring all the homies in. Next we have Abyss Gundam. Oh dude, Phantom Pain. This is getting me excited. Level 3 2 cost. I'm seeing a trend here. Activate main. Support 2. Rest this unit. And you obviously give it +2 to something else. This is linking with some other dude. Is this just a Buku? This is a Buku with a link? Is that what this is? This is basically kind of a Buku with a link. Ah, it's coffee. I need it. Level 4 3 cost. Gaia Gundam Mobile Armor Mode. During a turn where your opponent has discarded due to one of your effects. This card, yeah, let's go! This card in your hand gets a cost of -2. You can play this out for 1 cost and link. Oh, that's great. That is great. Just cheat this thing out, dude. This is gonna be a really resource efficient deck. Shining Gundam Weenie. Neroso Gundam. Oh my gosh, what's happening here? It's a mobile fighter. It's not bad, it's basically a bully. It's a bully card. I don't know if you run it in the deck, but it's there. Gundam Rose. This is the card that made me realize that this archetype is really good. I don't know if this card is actually going to be the one you run, but it's the one that made me realize and understand. I was like, okay, there's something here. Level 3 2 cost during link. When attacking, activate the main paired with this unit, the Jorge de Sand. I'm going to go back to some of these units when we get to their pilots. Chaos Gundam, MA mode, another Phantom Pain, level 4 3 cost. Breach 3. Just as Breach 3. We've seen this pilot before, I don't remember who it is. Not bad. Abyss Gundam, MA mode. Dude, we're getting a lot of Phantom Pain stuff. Level 4 2 cost when paired with a Phantom Pain pilot. Choose one enemy player with 4 more cards in their hand. They discard 1. I'm scheming. I am scheming. Oh, what's up, Brody? X-Ass. Level 3 2 cost. Generic link for Earth Alliance. All the Phantom Pain pilots, I believe, are Earth Alliance. But this works. Gundam Curios Light mode. This is... I don't hate it. It's kind of annoying. Obviously, you know, you can swing into a rested enemy unit as an attack target. This is essentially burn on a stick. Another good side deck card. Suzabi. I definitely want to build this deck. Super stoked about this. Level 7 5 cost suppression. Attack. You may choose one of your units. Destroy it. And if you do, all enemy players each must choose one of their non-battling units. Destroy them. Such a good card. Such a good card. Gundam Exia Repair. This is also a really good card. Level 2 1 cost. When this unit deals battle damage to an enemy unit that is level 4 or lower that has no paired pilot, destroy that enemy unit. Place the top 2 cards of your deck into your trash. Honestly, I think this would have been fine if if this hit something that had a pilot, I think that that'd be fine. I think that that's the kind of power creep we need in this game. To where, like, if you had a Gundam in Amuro and this thing decided to swing into it, it could trade. Or Gundam in Amuro doesn't want to hit this thing, and you're gonna have to play around this card being on the board so you don't get death touched. I think that it would have been fine for it to hit links or things paired with a pilot. This is playing it very, very safe. But they're ramping up the power creep a little bit. I feel like they could have ramped it up some more here, though. That's just my opinion. Gundam Barbatos Lupus Rex. The most underwhelming card probably in the entire set. Level 7, 6 cost. Increase this unit's AP by the amount equal to the amount of damage it has received. At the end of your turn, you may choose one of your Tekkadan units, deal 1 damage to it, and set it as active. I mean, it really just protects one of your cards from being hit, or it restands a Gujin Rebake or something, or I don't know. It's aight. Next we have Sazabi, level 5, 4 cost. Deploy, you may choose one of your other units, destroy it. If you do, place the top 3 cards of your deck into your trash. Add 1 Neo Zeon unit card you placed from your deck with this effect to your hand. See, this is way better than bottom decking, because at least if you place this stuff into the trash, you can access it again. It's not completely out of, you know, the norm for you to be able to get. You can access it. Says, if it only worked as a Breach, X card would have been so good. Lupus Rex needed better art and better text. The plus needs to be like a full-on Rage Beast. They got a Lupus as a better card in the future as an uncommon. Bael is set 6 confirmed. Oh, it is? I didn't even see anything about it. The plus got leaked. It's kind of serene. Deadly, but serene. Wait, which plus is it? I don't think... Oh, no. I never mind. I did see it. Quest's Jagadoga. 3, 2... Destroy if this unit is destroyed by one of your Neo Zeon card effects. Add it from your trash to your hand. Pretty sure everyone knows the combo that you're going to be able to do with this between the Sazabi and the base and all that. It's going to be cool. Alpha Aziru. Big Neo Zeon. This thing's huge. It's chonky boy. It's a level 8 7 cost, and it's a blocker. It's a big blocker. Once per turn, when one of your units is destroyed by an effect, draw 1. It's a good card. We'll see if you can get to it, even with the whole aggro thing. It's... yeah. Seems overall pretty decent. Destiny Gundam with first strike. When this unit receives enemy battle damage, reduce it by 2. Okay. This one is very, very interesting. So we have first strike. This is when this unit receives enemy battle damage, reduce it by 2. I guess it's just like, you kill something with first strike, you're left wide open. And then if they try to beat over this thing, you're just like, ha 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 ha, sorry, you can't. Ugh. Honestly, it's pretty good. Maybe a 2 of max. Dude, there's so many people who just really do not like my take on this band video. They're just like up in arms. Oh gosh. After this video, I don't think I'm gonna have the what's it called? The energy to reply to all of this is too much right now. Said with all of this SP in the set, did Bandai say if we're guaranteed 1 in a box? I don't think they've said anything at all. I doubt it. Anything's going to be guaranteed for an SP in a box, but I could imagine there being an extra hit, like a Link Rare or something. Resin's Gira, level 4, 2 cost. Link with just any Neo Zeon. This is good. This is good. Generic Linky Link. Gyune's Jagadoga, level 4, 3 cost. Activate main. Once per turn, choose one of your other units, destroy it. If you do, set this unit as active. It can't choose the enemy player as its attack target during this turn. Okay. That's a pretty good, you know, effect to enable the rest of the archetype and make sure that you just can't get hit, especially if you know, swung. It's not bad. That I don't 100% agree with your take, but I appreciate you being skeptical on it. A lot of creators are like, yes, this is exactly what we need, dude. Yeah, I can't stand that. Like, there is always going to be a give and take with any of this stuff. And I think it's important that we need to, you know, understand that there is a give and a take. Now, if someone prefers the give more than the take, then sure, that is what it is, but there is always going to be a give and take. SP hits should be different per type. Pilots, I imagine, 2 per case. Resources, probably like 3 to 4 in a case. I hope so, at least. Yeah, the hit ratio for this is what's going to make GD05 be a good buy and an investment, I believe. Shiden Custom, Ryusei Go, level 4, 3 cost. We got a purple blocker that's just a blocker that links. Yeah, the Link Pilot arts, it's going to be interesting to know or to see if that's going to be, you know, a premium or if that's just going to be kind of like, you know, less than. I think it could go either way. Gundam Barbatos Lupus, level 6, 4 cost. Attack, choose one of your active Galahorn units. Oh, this one's funny. Arrest it. If you do draw one, this unit gains high maneuver during this turn. Oh, they're extras. We said it last night at the Forge, probably better for certain 2/1, 2/2s getting banned or limited to hit the decks that abuse them the most. Yeah, and that's what I think. And it's like, you know, this... If you banned a Grace custom, Tekkadan isn't done. You don't even really need your Grace custom for this deck. Does it help? Sure. Is it another Tekkadan name? Sure, but it's not integral. It's really not. It's crazy buy for 2 reasons. Anniversary set with 5 plus cards. Yep. This is definitely one of those that you want to hold as well. This is the only set in any game I've played where I would seriously consider buying a case. Yeah, if I wasn't getting sponsored, I'd probably try to buy a case. Unfortunately, I just have so much financial crap that I have to deal with going on to where I might even barely be able to buy a box. So I'm thankful that I'm getting sponsored this time around. I'm actually meeting with my sponsor on Monday. We're having lunch with their event coordinator to talk about, you know, some stuff. So that'll be fun. Japanese boxes apparently have one of those LP arts confirmed. Cool. It's good to hear. Aggro and tempo is fundamental to a healthy card game. Yep. No one archetype should dominate, but no one archetype should be removed from the game by forcing restrictions that are over the line. 100%. Couldn't agree more. That's what I think happened with this list. Don't think it was good for that reason. That Lupus confirms Bale in set 6. I don't know anything about IBOs, but whatever you say. I don't know anything about it. I got 6 boxes for set 5, 6, and 7. Oh, you already have them pre-ordered? Said, hey David, how are you? I'm doing good, man. How about yourself? What do you think about the ban list? I'm getting pretty cooked over it. Party at Hobbytown? I live like 5 minutes away from them in spring. Honestly, we might. I'm gonna definitely talk to them about the perfect grade new Gundam thing again. Lupus and Bale work together in the anime. More info isn't needed and would be spoilers. Well, I'm not gonna watch it. I'm not watching that show at all. I have no intention of watching it. For those who don't know, I am, you know, a Christian, and that particular anime revolves around the Lesser Key of Solomon, which is a very, very occultic text using the real names of demonic entities. And they even try to put the sigils on the cockpits of the gun. Like, it's I'm not... There's a reason I didn't play blue-purple. I don't want to give credence to, you know, that deck. If you play it, that's fine. I'm not going to be the one. I'm going to be me. It said, I really hope the fundamental rule they're considering to change allows most of the restrictions to be lifted. Yep. Same. I really hope that it is just a temporary band-aid for now. Said, I just want to say thank you, Bandai. Finally, I can play some Gundam card game. And that's why I'm conflicted about this list, because it's like, it is going to help. The meta is going to be way healthier. But in the back of my mind, I'm like, please let this be temporary. And I do think that GD05 is going to power creep a lot of this, you know, the blue, whatever blue, purple, and aggro was doing out of the game for a lot of the... If they just did best of 3 with sideboards, I don't think a lot of those... The best of 3 with sideboards with the solutions I suggested, it fixes the problem. It does. No worries, don't do anything you're not comfortable with. Oh, you're good. Said, oh, I don't think I ever heard that. Not religious myself, but that is interesting. How do you feel about G Gundam with God Gundam and Devil? That's different. Those are more like titles. The other ones are like, that's, if you look up the Lesser Key of Solomon, it's a legitimate book of witchcraft and Solomon in the Bible after he turned away from, you know, worshiping God, and he ended up, you know, having the 5,000 wives and ended up giving into child sacrifices. And part of his journey was basically conjuring up all these other demonic entities. And then when he comes back at the end of his life, he was like, hey, yo, that was pretty bad. And that's what the book of Ecclesiastes is basically about, how he's the richest man ever. He allowed all of his pride and hubris to get to him, to where he ended up falling for women and falling into deep darkness. And the Lesser Key of Solomon is like Aleister Crowley references. It's a very, very... It's not good stuff. It's not good. I'm very big into theology. I'm very well, you know, read up and studied on that stuff. But, alright, moving on. Giradaga, level 2 cost when you have another Neo Zeon unit in play. This unit gains blocker. Interesting. Interesting. Level 3 1. I mean, 3 AP, 1 HP. That's very interesting. This could be good. The art's pretty cool, too. Bobby... I'm gonna call this Bobby Hyzak. Screw Hobby. That's Bobby. That's my boy Bobby Hyzak. Level 2, 1 cost. Neo Zeon 2/2. Said, I've seen your video and I thought you were gonna rage bait, but you were right about Adept. Longsha is actually a balanced card in my opinion. Only disagreement is with the weenies. Congrats on the CH. Is that channel? I appreciate it, Chivas. I thank you so much, man. I really appreciate that. Yeah, there's a lot of people who are thinking I was trying to rage bait. It's like, I was torn because it's like, I'm genuinely unhappy with the list and how they handled it, because I do think it's super dangerous for the game, but Blue Purple's dead, aggro is curved, and we do have more deck building capabilities in the short term, but it's almost kind of like I'm looking over my shoulder being like, ah. So, you know, I am really torn on it, but as I've said before, I'm going to enjoy the new meta. I'm just going to embrace whatever it is. And that's why I'm always been that person who's like, I'm not black and white. It can be yes and. So yes, the way the ban list was handled, I don't think was good, like at all. But is it also healthy for the game right now? Yes, but also, could it have been done differently? We could still have the same outcome. I still think so, yes. But we're here now. It is what it is. We just roll with the punches and we play Gundam. So I think Blue-Green Amuro Ray might have chance to reach top tier meta. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You check GD05 this card, pretty cool. Is that the new Gundam? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This one? Oh yeah, this one is pretty cool. I still don't know what Karaba is. Yeah, it's definitely going to be one of the decks to beat, for sure. Let's see, where was I? Dun, 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 dun. The Hyzak. Neo Xeon Weenie, purple. We're cool. Gune's Jagadoga, level 3 2 cost. I feel like I've read a million Jagadogas. Karaba is like a resistant cell against the Titans. With Blurple being gone now, Wing, in my opinion, is the best deck to attack any mid-range deck that isn't built around the O. Another thought is Blue-White Amuro Quattro. See, you say that, but I think League Militaire takes that spot. I think League Militaire and the O as independent decks right now are basically the best thing. Maybe Neo Xeon Red White, but like that's the thing about League Militaire. It doesn't get hit from this list at all. And it was already one of the top tier decks. Like that's huge. Said, I agree bans were needed, but I personally like your take that it was too much. Someone likes my take? Everybody's just saying your take sucks. Screw your take. I'm like, alright. Alright, man. It's like level 4 3 cost, Force Impulse Gundam. Deploy. If you deploy this unit from your trash, choose one pilot card with Shin, Asuka, and its card name from your trash. Add it to your hand. Good recursion. It's probably lore accurate. If you guys are new here also, if you could like the video and subscribe, that would be awesome. Liking this will help after the live stream is done get out to everybody who, you know, is interested in the card list. That'd be really sick. I would appreciate that. Landman Roadie 2/2 during link. This unit gets AP +2 during your turn. Interesting. Okay. Generic Tekkaden link. Minimum it'll be a 2. Yeah. That's not bad. Said League is nasty with all the rest. Yup. Nasty, nasty. Sadly, Minerva Squad only 2 cards in GD05. Another solid art looks like an action shot straight from the anime. Oh, this one? Yeah, it does. True, I did my winter NTC with League. Never had a hand below 5 cards. Oh, dude, League players are gonna be chilling. We're gonna be fat chilling. I'm so glad I got invested into my alts for the deck. Shining of the Gundam! I'm gonna play this deck too. Level 4 3 cost. Deploy. You may choose 2 MF unit cards from your trash. Exile them from the game. If you do, choose 1 special move command card from your trash and add it to your hand. Oh, it's so good. So good. Once per turn, when attacking, choose one of your rested resources and set it as active so you can smack them with your combo. Dude, this is probably going to be like one of the most Yu-Gi-Oh decks that we've gotten so far, and I'm going to be all over it. Said, I am sad because I really enjoyed playing Blurple 12 Pilot Victory deck, a true mid-range deck with a bunch of draw. Wait, so why can't you play that now? Is it because you were using Amuro, Mika, and what's his face, Uso? You could probably just do, it's like, you need to say the quote for every single special move in this deck. I haven't seen this yet, but dude, I could see myself just being an insufferable player playing the command cards and being like, I use whatever the heck this freaking move is, Shining Finger. Just be that insufferable, sweaty player at locals who acts like a Timmy. Wing Gundam 0, Endless Waltz, level 6/5 cost. Suppression. When a rested enemy unit is in play. Attack, choose 1 enemy unit, rest it. That alone is great. We're gonna have a blue-white build with this and some Amuros and Quattras going around. There's something to this for sure. For show. Shining Gundam Super Mode. I don't think we've seen this one yet, have we? I don't remember. Level 6/5 cost. When you activate a special move, commands, main, or action, this unit gains suppression during the turn. During link attack, this unit gets AP +2 during this battle. Domon Kashu's the link. Okay, so you basically use a special move. You link it, and that's the combo. Sequencing is going to be a very, very important thing with this deck. Grandpa was really important for buffing parts. Yep. And dude, that's the thing. The fact that they didn't hit Grandpa to 2, I'm telling you, that would have changed. Back to the ban list thing, man. Like, that alone. Adapt at 2, Grandpa at 2, no pair ban, and then limiting or banning some of the weenies, plus sideboards and best of 3. Aggro's no longer a problem, and you don't kill it. Blurple's no longer a problem, but you don't kill it. Telling you. Gundam Maxter. Level 3 2 cost. During your turn, when this unit destroys an enemy unit with battle damage, look at the top 4 cards of your deck. You can reveal one special move command card among them and add it to your hand. Return the remaining to the bottom of your deck. I don't want to do that. I don't want to return them to the bottom, bro. Don't make me do that. During link, attack, activate main on the cards paired with this unit. See, I feel like you have to run this because you need to search, but if you grab one, you bottom deck the 3, like I feel like this deck, you're gonna need to finesse your ratios with this deck. So if you're running like a 2 of on any of these, and you end up bottom decking one of those, that stinks, dude. That's big stinky. You said how what? By the way, what is your take around early blockers now? Will they play 8 3/3s or 8 2/4s or a mix? I think people will start to realize that you don't need to play so many blockers, because you can, if someone tries to play so many blockers, I think people are going to first still try to play a lot of blockers. But with this new stuff coming out, people are going to try to probably counteract that and be like, hey, well, I can just eat your blockers and get advantageous trades while you're playing these, you know, just generic blockers getting no value. I'm over here stacking value while you just throw blockers down. So I think it'll take a while for people to actually change the way that they build the deck and their decks and play, but eventually that will be something that happens. You can come in. How much is this card? There's a baby in here. Okay. Okay. Let's see, Tall Geese 3. We got that triple goose. Level 5, 3 cost. Once per turn, during your turn, when this unit destroys an enemy unit with battle damage, choose one of your rested, prevent, or G-Team Link units, set it as active. It can't attack during this turn. Bro, they're just cooking Zex, bro. They're cooking Zex. Super mid card. Super mid card. I still think we'll Ale Strike LR and Silver Bullet. No, yeah, we'll definitely still see it. I don't think it's gonna go away. I think people are just gonna start moving forward to actually trying to build other things finally. But, you know, people have been building their decks this way for so long, there's gonna be a little bit of Stockholm Syndrome, I think, for people to unlearn. This art looks kind of cool. Level 4, 3 cost Gundam Sandrock, custom on this waltz. When attacking, if you have another G-Team or Preventer unit in play, choose one enemy unit. It gets AP -2 during this turn. Interesting. Got Kira on attacking. You have to have another one. Meh. It's not bad. I guess this link kind of does the Kira and Amuro thing, but as a link. You link with Quattro, you rest a card, you swing into another one, AP -2 if you have another one. That's an interesting little thing right there. Rising Gundam. This right here. This is the missing link for the deck. Level 4, 3 cost. It's a generic link with Gundam Fighter trait. When linked, choose one enemy unit with 4 or less HP. Rest it. Great when linked effect. It'll link with anything in the deck, basically. This is a 4 of. This is a 4 of. Ban list restrictions live tonight at Galaxy. Hey, if they're live tonight at Galaxy, all I gotta do is just bring my League Militaire deck that has no weenies in it. I'm chilling, bro. I'm chilling. We'll see. We'll see. I'll see, bro. I'll have to talk to the wifey. Level 7 5 cost. Deploy. Choose one rested enemy unit. It won't be set active during the start phase of your opponent's next turn. I think it's good, but at level 7, is this what you want to be doing? We'll see. We shall see. If you guys have not liked the video yet, I would appreciate it. Let this get pumped out to everybody. Like the video, por favor. Loins Taurus. What if they had like loins? Loins Taurus. It's a level 2/2 cost. Destroyed. Draw 1, then discard 1. Preventer trait. I guess. I don't know. I don't know if this is any good. I'm not gonna play it. Couldn't be me. We have a Zort for the mobile fighter stuff. Bolt Gundam. Okay. Okay. Are we cooking here? Level 4/2 cost. During link, when attacking, activate the main on the card paired with this unit. Okay. We've seen it. We have seen that before. Said... Bro, these comments keep coming in on this video. I'm starting to see... okay, I guess I'm not alone. That makes me feel better about my take. I was like, dang. I feel like I'm all alone on Gilligan's Island right now. There's a lot of dislikes on that video. It's a lot of them. More than I've ever had on any video. It's crazy. We have a Leo that has preemptively been hit. Gundam Death Scythe Hell. This is another just 5 beat, basically a ping on a stick. This ping on a stick, guys. Gundam Heavy Arms Custom. Level 3/2 cost. Activate main once per turn. If you have another G-Team Preventer unit in play, choose one enemy unit that is level 4 or lower. It gets AP -1 during this turn. Okay. I don't remember what Troa does. I know we've seen it. It says, I think you're the only Gundam creator who was negative neutral on ban and restricted. Yeah, I think so too. Like, I took a peep at, you know, everyone else's. There's never any shade to any of those guys. I watch all their content. Alonzi, Uni, AIBO, all the guys. Garrett. I watch them all. Support them all. But yeah, with this, I just couldn't. And I watched theirs after mine because I had already finished it, so I didn't even know what other people's consensus were going to be. I just uploaded mine, and then I started seeing theirs, and I was like, oh, am I the only one that feels this way? Gavain's Borjarnon, level 3/1 cost, Militia. Bro, that's a Zaku. That's a Zaku, bro. That is a Zaku. We are into the pilots. This is where things always get interesting. Kira Yamato, when linked, you draw a card. If it's one of these orb or triple ship. Yeah, it's a Zaku 1, basically. Andrew Walfield, level 4/1 cost. During link, this unit gains repair 2. Gonna be great for orb stuff. Assassin Prince has already been theory crafting his orb deck. And then we have this card that's probably getting a Gunner alternate art. There's no way it's not. Level 3/1 cost. When paired, choose an enemy unit with 1 HP, return it to the owner's hand. It's not very good. Kinda cheeks. Actually, it's pretty bad. This card. I'm excited for this card. And, oh, dude. Oh my gosh, guys. Remember my League Militaire Token Breach deck? You can't, I'm gonna put this in there, you can't ping it, and I almost got a new type with that build. The only reason I didn't is, guess why? Blue-purple. That was the only reason why. That was the only reason why. Now, League Militaire Token Breach, I'm gonna bring it back again. Exactly. Exactly. Now the pinging is dead, but the red stuff, people... Oh man, I'm telling you. When I played out Kikoroga and I had all my tokens out on the field and I just threw down Citizens Take a Stand, I just broke his base and then I breached into him out. He got all my shields down. Leg into unit, leg into unit, leg into unit, breach, breach, breach. Last unit that wasn't a leg, swing for game, and the guy was just like... and I'm so ready to bring that back. I had to table it and end up going with the Norn build because why? I needed the blockers. I needed the graceful demeanors. Why? Because of rush, because of aggro, right? Well, guess what? I don't gotta do that anymore. Oh, it's gonna be so good. Blue-green League Militaire is gonna be so good. Amuro Ray. Oh, and that's the thing is, if you play it that way, it basically does what Norn does. It's just you're using your legs to do what Norn does, and instead of only wiping the board, you're taking shields at the same time. It requires a little more setup, but it's more devastating. It's so much more devastating. Amuro Ray, level 5, 1 cost. During your turn, when this unit destroys an enemy unit with battle damage, this unit recovers 2 HP. This... Oh, bro. This could go in the League Militaire deck. The green League Militaire deck. Dude. Gears are turning here. Kairasu, level 3, 1 cost. During Link enemy units other than Link units, choose this rested unit as their attack target if possible when attacking. I think she has the destroyed effect. Pretty sure she has the destroyed effect. Let's go here really quickly. Yeah, there's a destroyed right there. That one has a destroyed, so you can throw that out, swing, make them swing into that so you can proc effect. Where is her other thing? I swear I thought she had another one. Oh, these are deploy. Those are deployed effects. I guess you really want her to be on this one then. Okay, let's go back here. So yeah, Lotta, Nil, level 3, 1 cost. While this unit is Academy, it gains high maneuver. Solid. Just high maneuver on a card. Let's go. Prospera Mercury. Dang it, everybody... Okay. Does anybody play Black Ops 2? Or Call of Duty? I just got the new Black Ops 2 and I posted about it, and I have my PSN is Bedroom Shredder 5, and everybody thinks it's a sexual innuendo, but it's not. It's not. It has to do with because like a Bedroom Shredder is somebody who's just like who no life plays, you know, guitar in their room and you know whatever, and is basically a sweat when it comes to playing guitar. They're a bedroom shredder because they shred on the guitar. I've had that PSN for like forever, and everybody's just like thinking I'm like this. You already know. Even my wife was just like, bro, why is your name that? My wife was like, do you want people to be thinking blah 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 blah? I was just like, you really don't know what that is? I'm like, why am I the only person? Why are only guitarists the only one who know what a bedroom shredder is? Said CC, yeah, I think now improved technique will be a thing as an aggressive deck will be running 8 Rizels and Rick Doms. I could see that. I would never have known. There you go, now you know. Prospera Mercury, level 5, 1 cost. This unit and all your units with Gundam Lifrith or Gund node? Weird. And their card name gets AP +1. Master Asia, this is going to be an expensive card. Very, very expensive card. This card is so awesome. This is probably my favorite card in this set. Just everything about it is amazing. This is so awesome. Level 6 pilot, 1 cost. Add this card to your hand on burst. If there are 3 or more MF cards in your trash, which is going to be severely easy to do. By level 6, dude? That's cake. You may deploy this as a AP3, HP3 unit instead. Do not treat it as a pilot. This thing is going to be hilarious to be on the field, and you put a pilot on the pilot. It's going to be freaking hilarious. And then this link is crazy. This guy links generically with the level 4 also that we have. Oh man. During link, when attacking, if you have activated a special move command card's main action, during this turn, choose one enemy unit, deal 2 damage to it. It's just, this card is so good, man. Alright, Stellar Lucia. Stellar is the name of one of my daughters. Level 3, 1 cost. And it wasn't after this. I didn't name her. Stellar Lucia, 2 AP pilot. Okay. Destroy, look at the top card of your deck. If it is a Phantom Pain card, reveal it and add it to your hand. If it is a Phantom Pain card, that is good. Just card. Doesn't have to be unit. Just card. Good pilot. For archetype. Sting Oakley. I have not seen this guy yet. He's wearing something very suspicious. While an enemy player has 7 or more cards in their trash, this unit gets AP +1 and HP +1. It's not terrible. I guess. Doesn't really do much. OL Nider. Level 3, 1 cost. During link, when attacking, if you are attacking the enemy player, this unit gets AP +2 during this battle. This is weird. These 2 pilots are quite underwhelming. I was hoping we would have something better. Yeah, 8 with breach. I mean, it's big card does big thing, but it's like, I guess maybe I'm just underestimating, you know, just how important a big card like that with breach will be. Char, when linked, you may choose one Neo Zeon base card from your trash, deploy it. Not bad. Not bad at all. Quest Pariah. Level 3, 1 cost. When destroyed, choose one of your Neo Zeon units during this turn. When it receives enemy battle damage, reduce it by 2. This is also going to be really important for sequencing with this card. Yeah, it's good because it's cost efficient. It just seems like cost efficient card that has big body and breaches, but it's like, even with its cost efficiency, it comes down at level 6, and you have to use all your resources in order to play it linked, which is... So you have to count on the consistency of there being 7 cards in the trash, and you have to count on being able to play that on curve versus assuming that there's nothing else better to play. So I'm just thinking on a level 6, which is already the weakest turn in the game, is that really what we want to be doing? That's the only thing that goes through my mind. Gune Gus, level 4, 1 cost. While this unit is Neo Zeon, it gains blocker. This is pretty good. Just while it's Neo Zeon. Ha! Bro, you throw this thing under a Kshatriya, you get the 2 pings, and then now you have a blocker. Yeah, the freaking a 7 AP Kshatriya blocker. That's funny. I don't know if that's like what you would want to be doing, but you can do it. Chad, look at this guy. What a Chad. What a Chad. Level 3, 1 cost. When attacking, you may deal 1 damage to this unit. If you do, choose one of your other Tekkadan units. It recovers 1 HP. Okay. I guess we have HP recursion now in this archetype. Domon Cashew. Level 4, 1 cost. I'm excited for this. When paired, draw 1. Then discard 1. If you discard a special command card with this effect, you may activate its main. And the combo ensues. If I activate special move command cards made with this effect, do I need to pay that card's cost? Nope. If I activate a special move command card's main with this effect, does the when you activate special move command main or action, this unit gains suppression during this turn effect on Shining Gundam activate. Oh my gosh, that was a mouthful. But yes, it does activate. Hero Yui, level 4, 1 cost. When this unit destroys an enemy shield area card with damage, choose one enemy unit. It gets AP -2 during this turn. Basically, Akira-ish. Akira of sorts. Troa Barton. I always forgot about this guy. Level 4, 1 cost. During your turn, when this unit destroys an enemy unit with battle damage, draw 1, then discard 1. That's pretty good. It's pretty good. Quattro Rebeo winner. Level 4, 1 cost. When paired, choose one enemy unit with that is level 5 or lower. Rest it. Bro looks like Alphonse from what's it called? Full Metal Alchemist. Gavin Goonie. We have a Goonie card, dude. Got the Gooner card right here. This is a Gooner card. Level 3, 1 cost. Once per turn, when you pay 1 or more for your unit's effects, if this is a militia unit, it may recover 2 HP. Not bad. Wings of Light. This card is awesome. Level 5, 2 cost. This is going to have an alternate art for sure. The regular art already looks great. Action step only. When playing this card, choose one of the following effects and activate it. I love the being able to check this out. Choose one enemy unit with 5 or less HP. Return it to the owner's hand. Choose one unit. Recovers 3 HP. Said random turn A card in this set. Yeah, basically. There's like barely any of them in the set. Let's see. If there are no enemy units with 5 or less HP in play, can I play this card and choose the activate? Choose an enemy with 5 or less HP, return it to the owner's hand. No, the effect choice requires choosing a target. So you can't choose that target, then this card cannot be played. If there are no units in play, can I play this card and choose to activate the choose one unit recovers 3 HP? If the effect choice requires choosing a target, okay. When playing this card, choose one of the effects to activate it. Got it. Okay, my brother playtested with this. Playtested with me and sent my Banshee back to my hand after I shuffled my cards to the deck. Haha, it's great. Oh yeah, dude. I've been doing that with what's it called? Witch of the Bride. All my white decks have one copy of Witch and the Bride in it for that reason. If I see that, that's my silver bullet, just in case. If we had a side deck, I'd play at least 2 of them. But yeah, it's I've done that a couple times, and one of my buddies just straight up just scooped after I did that. It feels so scummy. But obviously this is great because it's blue and it's conditional. I love these conditional cards. Like, conditional card design is really awesome to me. Not with Scattershot. Level 4, 1 cost. Main action step. Choose one friendly unit, recovers 1 HP, and gets AP +2 during this turn. It's alright. Said Psycho Haro and any breachers might be crazy good. Yeah, now that aggro's been curved, Psycho Haro could go kind of hard. Oh, man. If you guys are here and you're new, please like the video. We're getting close to the end, so once this is done, all the likes, all the engagement that you guys can give this after it's done, and just the likes now will help, this get pushed out, which would be amazing. Also consider the channel memberships if you've enjoyed any of this stuff. The Discord is super active. We got people talking about stuff all the time. I'm always posting in there. I'll pin the link to the Discord here in a second if you guys want to join. I put it in the chat, but it's not pinning. There it is. If anybody would like to join. All right. At the risk of one's life, level 3 1 cost, action, choose one strike team unit. It gains the following affecting the turn. During link, choose one friendly league military unit, set it as active. I mean, it's a lot of hoop-de-hoop for... I don't know. I don't really like the card. I'm probably not going to play it. And I'm the league military guy. Said, dude, if Wings of Light doesn't get an alt, I'm going to crash out. Bro, same. It just looks like it's screaming for an alternate art. I wonder what the SPs are going to be, dude. Ooh, what is this? Exclusively defense-oriented policy. Level 2, 1 cost. Oh, I like that. That's low. Let's read it. Burst, activate main, okay. Main action, choose one enemy unit that is level 3 or lower, return it to its owner's hand. We have this in blue. We needed something like this in blue. This is a step to making sure that a lot of that stuff is not just in white. The fact that we're getting this in blue is good. And we can do this very, very early. Bounce a blocker. Get it out of here, dude. Forget about it. Look at this. Mutual Attraction. Level 3 cost. Now this card was so close to greatness. This card reminds me of Encounter. So close, yet so far. Main. When playing this card, choose one of the following effects. I was like, okay, this is cool. This is cool, right? Place one rested resource. Okay, that's good. Choose one pilot that is level 5 or higher from your trash. Add it to your hand. Why did we put a restriction on this? Why could I not just get any pilot from my trash? Why are we doing this? This is dumb. This didn't need to happen. This is preemptively nerfing a card before it's good. We didn't need that. This restriction did not need to be here. Just choose one pilot card from the trash and add it to your hand. Come on. Now I get what they're trying to do here. So I just don't like this. It was so close to being a great card. First effect is okay. It's a good contingency if you need it. You get to ramp. But this, the ramping is much better than this. And obviously, you play this in the Amuro deck. This is to fetch you an Amuro that gets trashed. That's what this is for, really. Especially with the Londo Bell stuff and you want the ramping. That's literally what this is made for. But this would have been so good if this was any pilot. I don't know why they did this. It's really frustrating. I misread it as level 5 or low and was like, this is actually good. And then you read it, it's like, this sucks. It's like, why are they doing this to these cards? What did they ever do? And then here's the meme card. Every Timmy is gonna play this out of 4 of. This is such a Timmy card. This is the most Timmy card we've ever gotten in Gundam. This is a Timmy card. If you've never known what a Timmy card was, just read this card. This is a Timmy card. Level 10 cost. You could eat everything. Choose one enemy player. Destroy the first 2 cards in that player's shield area. Suppression on a stick. And this is, I feel called out. Honestly, this is a one of. This is a good one of. This is a one of. If you play any more of this card, 2 is like a lot. But at level 10, yeah, you're not going to see this card for a while. You should play this as a one of. If it comes out of burst and you get an EX resource, too bad, so sad. But, you know, think about it. Destroy the first 2 cards in that player's shield area. At level 10, hopefully you don't have 2 cards to have to destroy in their shield area. Hopefully the game state is not in that place to where you have to do that. At level 10, If this is the best thing you're doing at level 10, that's not that great. Can Academy even get this from the trash? I think they can. Especially if you're playing, what's that card called? The GD01 Rebuild. GD01 Rebuild can get this back. So, so obviously for, you know, Academy it'll be good, but if you're playing green, like, I will play this card. I will play it at 1 copy. There's gonna be people who are gonna try to play it at 4. It's gonna happen. Someone's gonna put 4 in this card. Someone's gonna do it. Overcoming hardships. Level 3 1 cost pilot command thing. Choose one friendly rested Academy unit, change a battling enemy unit's attack target to it. Not bad. Oh, rebuild only gets commands level 5 or lower? Oh, snap. Dang. Never mind then. I am a liar. I'm a liar, pants on fire. Big fat liar. Let's see. Felsey's Plea. Level 3, 1 cost. Action, choose one friendly Academy unit. It recovers 2 HP. Then, if it is paired with a pilot that is level 3 or lower, draw 1. Okay. It's not bad. Recover HP, draw. It's basically like a 1-for-1. And you get to... You're plussing something. And it requires a little bit of setup. Darkness Finger. Level 4, 1 cost. Burst, activate this card's main. I love that. I love that this is one of the very first cards that we actually have tagged special move. So you can actually add this card. You can add this card from your top deck search. Main action step, choose one enemy unit, deal 2 damage to it. Then, if you have a unit with Master Gundam in its card name in play, draw 1. It's such a good card. The combos with this are going to be so awesome. Airframe Seizure. We needed this. We need more of this. Level 1, 1 cost. Discard 1. If you do, draw 2. It's about time. Great card. Hoka Kyoten Jutsu Jujin. Level 4, 1 cost. Main, choose one of your things without breach. It gains breach. After activating this card's main, you may pair this card from your trash with one of your MF units. Gundam Fighter Shuffle Alliance special move. Sequencing with this deck is going... Man, that's going to be so important. This deck's going to require a lot of practice in order to find the optimal way to build it and play it. No one is going to crack this deck right off the bat. Every color needs an airframe seizure type effect. 100%. 100%. Rose Screamer, level 3, 1 cost. This is a good card too. Main, choose one of your MF units with 4 or less AP. It gets AP plus 2 during this turn. After activating this card's main, you may pair this card from your trash with one of your MF units. Just get base breaking on a stick. And this card, I think, is actually very good. And this is one of the reasons why, you know, I think just going through GD05 in general, if you combine going through GD05 in general with what my propositions were potentially for, what the ban list could have been, plus best of 3 in sideboards, the whole pair ban and the Weenie Hut Jr. Exodus didn't need to happen. That's why I say there is another way. This destroys aggro. You can get to level 6 and play this card and juice them out. It's really not that hard. Would you have to play purple? Yeah, you would. You would. It's like, yeah, now this card seems pointless. It is kind of pointless now. It is kind of pointless now. I mean, it hits level 4s. So I guess it's not entirely pointless, because if they have blockers or if they have, like, you know, some annoying cards that can trade with your stuff, this is still good. But again, the Neo Zeon, which obviously that's what the art is from. It's great. Yeah, kills a wall of blockers. Yeah. This is still a great card. This is going to be an expensive card. I think that this card is, especially now that the meta has slowed down, any card that plays purple, minimum of 2 copies. This card is so good that you're going to want to see this for sure. It's just not going to be as broken as it was. It's not going to save your butt. Yeah, kills Grandpa, kills Curios, kills so many really good level 4 units. And, you know, for 6 cost, even killing 1 like that is good enough, because you know, if that's what you need to do and you need to kill it and you have no way to interact with it and it's a standing card, sometimes that's what you have to do. Yeah, it kills your side as well, but, you know, if you're down and out, you can easily manipulate a game state to where this isn't so bad. This is basically just Dark Hole from Yu-Gi-Oh! And the reason why this isn't so bad is because if it destroys your units want to get destroyed anyway. This is great. It's anything outside of the new Neo Zeon archetype with the destroyed stuff, that's where you're going to start to suffer. And this is where I've talked about this before. You want to talk about market watch stuff? This card right here, Assassin Prince, if he's here, he knows which one I'm talking about. Where is that thing? This card. This is eventually going to be, mark my words, a $30 to $50, maybe even $60 alternate art card. Once we get best of 3 in sideboards, especially with something like the Neo Zeon archetype coming up, getting first strike with all of these destroyed effect cards, generic linking with a new type trait, bro. This thing goes in any of the meta decks, any of them. If you're playing red at all, that card, keep an eye on that card. Right now, it's like the best penny stock alternate art you can get. New type Labs Director, level 6 2 cost. Burst, draw 1, choose 1 Neo Zeon pilot card from your trash, add it to your hand. This is great. This is great. Love that. Honestly, feels like purple Neo Zeon. Not enough destroy effects though. There's a lot of destroyed effects for purple Neo Zeon, and there's a lot of destroyed effects that have been coming out for just all over the place. But what I'm saying, the reason why I say that card is going to age like fine wine is because there's we're going to keep getting destroyed effects, and eventually set after set after set there's going to be well, there's the quest one, there's the, I guess I'm also thinking of the, not just purple, but the green ones too. Like the Zaku, both of the Zaku's when paired destroyed effects, which you could run green, that's probably the build, is green purple Neo Zeon. There's green purple Neo Zeon and there's red purple Neo Zeon that I think are going to be good with this. So, but the bigger thing really is just as more sets develop and we get more destroyed effects, first strike is one of the most powerful keywords in the game, and the new type trait is one of the most generic keywords in the game. So that card is always gonna be live and it's always gonna be able to get some kind of value. And if you have anything that ends up being able to allow your first strike to kind of do what the Karta thing is from Galahorn or whatever, and somehow be able to make first strike happen on the opponent's turn with like an action card, that'd be crazy. But yeah, new type Labs Director, this is a sick card. Love that. Veteran's Pride, level 2 1 cost. Main action, choose 1 unit that's level 2 or lower, destroy it. Love all these destroyed effects. Yeah, dude, aggro was gonna get cooked. This set was gonna cook the problem. Level 3 1 cost, main / action, choose 1 of your units and 1 enemy unit, deal 1 damage to them. Enabler. That's an enabler. Incendiary Spark. Level 3 1 cost, main, choose 1 enemy unit. It gets AP -2 during this turn. If you use an EX resource to play this card, rest the enemy unit. It's pretty good. I'm guessing this is for it's turn A. I just immediately imagined Academy. Yeah, this is a sit card for Academy. That's the first thing I thought. A wind against fires, level 5, 1 cost, X marquees. Dude, what? This is so bad. Choose one enemy unit that is battling one of your units that is level 5 higher. It gets AP -3 during this battle. Bad. Big stinky. Big stinky winky winky winky. Shining finger. Smell my finger. Level 4, 1 cost burst. This is such a good card. Main action, choose one enemy unit with 4 or less HP, rest it. Okay, that's cool. Then you may choose one of your units with Shining Gundam in its card name. It gets first strike this turn. Wow. And it's searchable and equipable. Unforeseen incident at home. Bro, more like unforeseen incident like at an Airbnb. Cyclone Punch. Chibbity Crockett. Level 3, 1 cost. Main, choose one enemy unit. It gets AP -2 during this turn. After activating this card's main, you may pair this card from your trash with one of your MF units. Woo. Just constant. It just keeps going. You just AP -2. Activate, you pair. During link, you do another AP -2. Stinky. But the good kind of stinky. Level 4, 1 cost. This is for the Bolt Gundam, I think. Choose one enemy unit that's level 4 or lower. Rest it. That's good. After activating this card's main, you may pair this card from your trash with one of your MF units and then rest another card. This has a built-in Amuro. Kind of. This is Amuro at home, really. Or Quattro at home. Archangel, level 2, 1 cost. Add one of your shields to your hand. During your opponent's turn, friendly orb units can't receive 2 or less enemy effect damage. Great base. Hoping new Epion in the starter deck can be piloted with Hero to save it from the Zex stank. Yeah, dude, the Zex stank is wild in this game right now. Also, rest 2 units on the first turn. Dude, that's what I'm saying. I've already seen someone cooking with white-purple MF build with Unicorn and Giant Killing. AP -1 destroy unit. Dude, there's going to be so many cool builds popping up. And we're all just going to be feeding off of each other. It's going to be sick. But, yeah, I'm almost done with this. But, hey, if you guys want, consider those channel memberships because I'm going to be very active in the Discord that's pinned here, helping people with deck building ideas. I'm going to be having live streams that are going to be only for members and seeing when people are available so we can like theory craft and figure out what kind of things you want to do because I think GD04 is the time to do that. So you really just get more direct access to me, but obviously there's some other perks that you get with it too when you see the tier, but you can join I think for it's like $1.99. If you do it on your phone it ends up being $2.99, so if you can do it on your computer that'd be better, but I'd appreciate that and I'm definitely going to try to make sure that, you know, I'm always active in paying it forward where I can because there's going to be probably another giveaway. I can't say too much about it yet, but like I said, I'm meeting with a sponsor on Monday. All right, next base, White Arc. Oh, this is the one I already jumped ahead and mentioned this one. This is going to be super helpful to make the V2 Gundam just go crazy. And that card is already going to be good. You pair that with even with Norn now. Just all of those swings that you're going to be able to stack is just awesome. It's really, really awesome. I'm excited for League Militaire still. Let's see. Level 3, 1 cost. Ra Kalum. Deploy, add 1 shield to your hand. Activate main. Rest this base. Choose 1 friendly Londo Bell unit during this turn. When it receives enemy damage, reduce it by 1. Great card. Great card. Comes out early. Love that it's an activate main. You can continue to do this. Stoked on that. Quiet Zero recovered this. This is really, really good to make sure that you can have your your floodgate set up. This could be very good. If setting up that floodgate is not that difficult and it ends up being able to be consistent, this could be a problem. We shall see. Girthy Lou. Level 2, 1 cost. Once per turn, when a friendly Phantom Pain unit links, choose one enemy unit. It can't activate blocker during this turn. Just stun them. Crowd control. Gundam Fight, level 3, 1 cost. Activate main, rest as base. If a MF link unit is in play, choose one friendly unit. It gets AP plus 2 during this turn. It's like, I love how we all turned into 12-year-olds when we read that name. Man, I don't even know if 12-year-olds knew what Girthy was, but I, as an almost 30-year-old, I knew exactly. Girthy Lou. Big card. Axis, one of my favorite bases of the set. This is probably gonna be an alternate art too. It's just screaming for it. Like, I'm tired of those MF units hitting my MF base. Gosh. Level 4, 1 cost. Rest as base. If one of your units has been destroyed by one of your Neo Zeon cards, effects during this turn, deploy one Neo Zeon unit card that is level 3 or lower from your hand. Let's play cards for free, baby! Let's do it. Assassin Princess back. We're talking about your orb stuff, and the blang blang. Presidential office. That's not Donald Trump. What are you talking about Donald Trump as a mech. Level 2, 1 cost. Destroyed, you may exile this card in your trash from the game. If you do, you may deploy one base with presidential office in the card name from your hand. This is such a good card. This is such a good card. 4 of. That's a 4 of in whatever deck you end up using it in. Gun node. Oh, the token has breach. That's pretty nasty. Said that base is a middle finger to aggro, bro. That's what I'm saying. That's why I was like, we were gonna be fine. We didn't need to do all this craziness with what's happening in GD05. Pluma. It's kind of a cool art. And that's it. That's the set. If you had to rate this set on a scale of 1 to 10, what would you give it? I'd give it a 7.5. I don't think it's as amazing as it could be or should have been. I think 7.5 is fair. I would have given GD05 a GD04 6.5 overall. It was a good set. It wasn't amazing. There's a couple good things. And here, we're moving the needle. I might even give this an 8. I might even give GD05 an 8. Now, why would I not give it a 9 or a 10 or anything there? Oh, that's a good comment. I feel like the set has an unusual high rate of actually playable cards for a Bandai set, but not too many broken cards like others. That's why I would give it a 7.5 or an 8, because I want more broken cards. I wanted GD05 to give us some more broken stuff. I really did. And we didn't really get stuff that's broken, but it's good and it could be broken. But I get it. They have to, make sure the power level scaling is fair. So I get it, and I take that into consideration when I make my, scoring of the set. But I think it's a good set. It is a good set. I am excited for it. I think it bolsters the already existing archetypes in a pretty decent way. But based on what I have seen in this set, I'm almost positive that they printed this before the community had any idea what was going on with the game. This had to have been locked in pretty early. I don't think we're going to start seeing any of the stuff that, Bandai would have taken feedback from for maybe 6 or 7. But yeah, and the reason why I say that is there's almost no rest immunity in this deck, in this set. And everybody's been complaining about Amuro, and resting. The only rest immune card we have is the stupid Throne Dre. That's it from Was that GD04 or GD03? I don't remember. I think it was GD04, but and that's super mid. That's not wide enough. That's not a command card that can give something rest immunity or something. There's not enough here in this set that shows that there was a real intentionality to taking into consideration how the players felt about the game. And I don't think that that's because they knew and they just decided not to do anything. I think it's just because this was already decided upon and it was ready to get pumped out. So I'm really hoping that the card design is going to change in the next two sets. I think we're still not seeing enough consistency. That's the biggest thing. Like, the card design ideas are there and I like the ideas, but the execution it doesn't look like it's quite there yet. And again, we still don't have the consistency that's necessary for this game to really not feel high rolly, because even though aggro has been curbed, albeit in a way that I don't think it should have been, especially with the tools that we've been given in this set, that there's still going to be high roll aspects between all the other matchups, whether they become different types of aggro decks or, you know, the combo heavy decks that we're going to have, and you draw into the right combo or you brick off of what you can't have. We genuinely need more consistency, and I'm still going to stand by the fact that we need direct deck search. It's only going to help the game. I genuinely think it's only going to help the game. And I think it's not that hard to have good card design and fair card design around it. Just don't make everything that you search super, super generic. That's where Yu-Gi-Oh! Went wrong, is everything was generic early on, which is why all the old cards are banned, because they're just so generic and they're so busted. They just be intentional with the search cards and make sure that they fit within a particular archetype or how they want to build the game design. But I will not give a set a 10 in this game until I see that. No set will get a 10 from me until I see that, because the game needs that. Gundam is a combo game. It is a combo game, and I think some people are afraid to admit that. And in a combo game, you need to get your combos off. But right now, it feels like you're just you pick up sticks and you try to like build a house, and then sometimes you are able to build a successful house, and other times you can barely build a floor. And, you know, that's ultimately the issue, and this set does not fix that. However, there are good pieces that I think will make those moments when it does fail to not feel so bad, which is good. Let me read these comments. The set is the shake-up with the set of the start of better card design. Yep, same. I think this is a step in the right direction for sure. Honestly, I think change will come with the new starter decks. I hope so. That'd be really exciting, especially since we're getting so many. It says, I think one thing we'll have to accept is tutors will never happen in a Bandai game. But they do! They do exist in a Bandai game. They do! They just haven't done it in a while. They do exist in a Bandai game. It's just they're not wanting to do it anymore. It says, I think high maneuvers should be a lot more prevalent. I'm not sure. I think it could be, but I'm not so sure about that, because high maneuver is pretty cracked. The decks will be the same thing. Set 5 is for archetypes that didn't get anything. What would be an example for new search cards to you? So, new search card to me, let's take League Militaire archetype. Let's say, trying to think of one with cards that we have that could be good. Trying to think of one off the cuff that's not too ridiculous. I guess I'll keep it might be too broken, but here's just like the basic idea. Let's say League Militaire, you have a level 1 drop either command or unit, whatever one, and whenever you play the card, it says if you play this card and you have no units, you can no units on the field, you can search your deck for a level 4 or lower unit card and reveal it to your opponent or whatever it is. But if what's it called? I made a mock card for this already, but there's but let's say like you do have units on the field, or you're after a certain level, then you end up making sure that you like add 3 or 4 costs to this card. So as you end up going into the game state and you have units on the field, now it costs more. Or you have a higher level and now it actually costs more because you have a higher level. That way you can start to fix your hand and find the things that you need. You add the card from your deck to the hand directly, then you shuffle your deck. And the other reason why I think we need stuff like this is because of the bottom decking snafu that exists in this game. We need to re-randomize our deck. That needs to happen. Re-randomization needs to be something that we have in this game. And I mentioned it before in one of my videos. Magic, Pokemon, and Yu-Gi-Oh! All have direct deck search. And they are the top games and the biggest games and the grandfathers of trading card games. And they all have deck-wide search. And I don't think that's just a coincidence. Some people may argue otherwise, but I do not think so. The deck shuffling, I think, is very necessary to make sure that our RNG stays healthy. And yeah, will it take more time in matches? Sure, but again, other card games have been doing it for forever. It shouldn't be hard for us to add a little bit of extra time to shuffle our decks. If we need to be more rule sharky with our opponents and the judges, so be it. But I think it will add to a much more fun game state for all of us to be able to basically participate in, to where we have that consistency. Let's see. Deploy, get a card of X archetype from your deck, add it to your hand, shuffle. Yep, exactly. The red filter from Airframe Seizure made my red blue Kshatriya deck feel way more consistent than ever. Dude, yeah, that card is really good. Love that card. Band already said the new Shar deck will have underwater archetype, which could change things. That is very true. And then them going more into like combat styles and how that works and how that'll affect their effects. So yeah, I like that. Some light conditions, even something like Tactical Victory gives consistency to CB Engine. Yeah. An example of fair high maneuver card would be a non-linkable 3/2, but can't be blocked, but can be close combat, fatal strike. Yeah, I would agree. That's a fair card. Added deck shuffling is nice. Yeah, that one. To me, that's the hugest one. With the aggro nerf, I want more creative aggro cards instead. For example, level 7/6 cost, deploy all cards under level 4 in your hand or something. Yeah, that'd be fire. And honestly, I want level 2 1-drop 2/2s that have effects. Like they do something. Like give us ones that have effects. Like give us the level 1 1-drops that have really good effects that, you know, yeah, they'll get pinged off or they'll get swung into or they'll get eaten alive, but they do something meaningful to advance the game state. We need that. I really think we need that. But yeah, unless we get a direct deck search card from the deck, I would give a set a 10. Because that's just, it's gonna be fundamentally lacking in what we need. Let's see. I also think more overflowing or show of resolves would help. Me too. People were thinking that was gonna get hit, and I was like, nah. Units need burst. I feel like all LRs should have some level of utility. Yeah, you know, and that might come with how they rework the shields too. They started the idea and moved on. I hope they continue it. It would be like Digimon though. Digimon was crazy. I've said it before. Imagine swinging into shield and then a wing 0 comes out of shield and activates its effect. I had 4 copies of that card. That was a set 5 card in Digimon. That was power creep. That was good power creep. Like legitimately, imagine wing 0 coming out of shield on turn 4 and you got to play it on turn 4 and it just came out of shield. It was freaking great. It was amazing. So good. Let's see. Yeah, I think that's why they were specific about the 2 bands saying no effect. Yeah. I want more 2/1/2/2s with effects or link traits. What do you think if they change shields to be like one piece instead of trashing them, they go to hand? See, I'm not so sure because I don't know if they'll do that because of the fact that they have bursts printed on the pilots already. We already have burst effects. So then I don't know, it would get really messy. They'd have to really eat a big chunk of humble pie in order to change that. Again, that would be huge. But I don't think that would be bad at all. Just rename the shield system to frontline system, and each frontline could be a potential battle. That could be something too. Yeah, I think search is just kind of what, you know, needs to happen, because again, that would fix so much aggro. I would love a mechanic where you can pair a pilot with a base to give it AP and health. Ooh, that would be fire. You know what? Something would be really sick. Oh, dude. This would be so sick. And this is, I'm thinking of this because I've been playing Riftbound. If your base, oh, dude, you could move units to a base, or you could put one unit on a base and it stacks. So it's like Riftbound, you have your battlefields, you move a unit to a battlefield. And in order to take that battlefield, you have to clear the units off of it and trade with it first. Dude. Maybe you could move a total of 2 or 3 units to a base, because that would be lore accurate. I mean, like, the bases literally house the dang Gundams in all the freaking shows. They're on the base, and they're always defending the base. Dude, oh man, that's... Bandai, if you're listening, even just putting one unit on there, and it could almost function as like a pseudo leader that you get to change in and out. If you're putting you could play a unit and either play it to the base, or you could play the unit onto the battlefield, or if you have it on the battlefield, you move it to the base after summoning sickness. Make a new card type commander attached to a base, and it buffs it with AP and second ability. That could be good too. I think treating the base as a zone, because right now the base is just, I am big shield and I do thing. That's it. So if you were able to actually move Gundams to a base, now it makes more of a reason to play more bases. And I think that helps, you know, the unfun aspect of actually having to take a card from your shield area. Because that hurts. That actually kind of hurts, having to take a card from your shield area. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what actually ends up happening with this game. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and peace out of here. This is a long video. I've been making videos all dang day and I'm exhausted. But if you appreciate anything with what I've done, I would really appreciate the channel membership, subscription. That would be sick. The Discord link is here in the chat for you guys to be able to join, to be able to interact with us. I want to see more people in there. Like, we're super active, always talking every day about either card reveals, theory crafting stuff going on. So yeah, that'd be really awesome to see new faces in there. But until the next one, peace out, guys. Oh.